You're already ahead of 90% of boxing beginners if you can punch the right way. But the issue is, most beginners are committing 3 classic mistakes that are making their punches weak. As an Olympic medalist boxer, I'm going to show you how to prevent their mistakes and show you the correct way of doing it so you can punch like the elite boxers out there. Just give me 8 minutes right now and I'll show you these 3 mistakes so you never make them again. And then I'm going to show you a drill which is going to help perfect your all-round boxing. So here's mistake 1. I am the new boxer. I've got my coach in front of us here and he calls a 1-2. I want you to see if you can see what the mistake is I'm making.
1-2. 1-2.
Woo!
1-2.
Did you see what it was? Huh? Let's do it on this angle because you heard the power. So now let's see if you can see from this angle. Ready? Let's go.
1-2. 1-2.
Do you see it? That's actually better than a lot of beginners. But I've got all this experience so I can get away with it, kind of. But what I did, my boxing stance, I'm square on. And if I'm too square on, like this, the punches that I'm throwing is arm punches. So what I've got to do to fix this, so rather than standing here in front of you like that, have my front foot at 1 o'clock, my back foot at 2 o'clock, loose knees, now I'm in a position to not only have better balance, because after all, if I'm standing like this and he pushes me, I'm falling over, mate. But if I'm like this, he's in front of me, now he pushes me, I'm not going anywhere, right? So not only have I got better balance, but also I can rotate on my punches. And if I can rotate on my punches, guess what? I can get my weight behind the punches to increase the power. So rather than here, like this, I'm here, I can rotate, and I can get way more power in the punches. Now, the second mistake that I see all of the time, and I've got people, you might see my videos where people are sending me in their videos to review on YouTube. If you want me to review your video, click the link below this. And I see this mistake all of the time. Can you guess what this one is? Can you see it? It's all good. Let's do it again.
1-2.
See it?
1-2.
That was exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying, mate. You get what I'm saying. Dropping that non-punching hand. And one thing that I see all the time as well is what I like to call firing the bow and arrow. And it's like when someone's throwing a jab, boom, this is coming back. And it's like firing a bow and arrow, right? That non-punching hand needs to be up by the face at all times. Now I'm going to tell you the reason why this is so bad, and I'll tell you how to get out of that bad habit. So imagine if that we're in a fight, right? And if I'm throwing a jab on here, and I'm dropping my right hand here, right? What he's going to do, even if he's not that experienced, he can see, or his coach can see, every time he's throwing the jab, he's dropping his right hand. So, what's he going to do? He's going to wait for that jab and, boom, clippers across the face. All right, mate, all right. So that's why it's important to bring the hand back to the face after each punch. Now, you might think, well, Tony, I've seen Muhammad Ali, and he pulls a jab and he brings it down here. Floyd Mayweather's got his hands like this. Roy Jones Jr. is moving around the ring like this. So why are you telling me to bring my hands back to my face when these all-time greats are not doing it? Well, my friend, I'll tell you why I'm telling you. Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you, mate? Because you're not Muhammad Ali, or Roy Jones Jr., or Floyd bloody Mayweather. Are you? Are you? So for now, until you get to that level, bring them back to your bloody face. For God's sake, mate. For God's sake. Now, if you're just doing this for fitness and you're not even fighting, so you're thinking, so what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is if I'm throwing a 1-2, for example, and I'm bringing this one down here and then out there, this has got more distance to travel. If it's got more distance to travel, it takes longer to get there. If it takes longer to get there, it's slower. Now, if you want to be slower, by all means, fire the bloody bow and arrow. But why are you watching the video anyway? If you don't even want to get better. I'm confused now. Maybe it's because I've took so many punches to the bloody head. That's why I'm getting confused. Anyway, this is how you get out of that habit. So when you're punching, just making sure that you bring the hand back to the face at all times. No matter what punch it is that I'm throwing, the opposite hand is by the face at all times. And the third mistake that I see so many people making all the time, especially in fitness gyms, when you've got bags close together, and even when you've got the fitness gyms and you've got coaches there working with you, they're often terrible at one thing. And if you do fix this one thing, not only will you be able to punch better, you'll be able to punch faster. You'll be able to punch harder. You'll have better defense. You'll have better reactions. You'll be able to have better counter punches. This will improve your all-round boxing game. Can you guess what it is? Well, I'm going to tell you in 1 second, but first I just need to see it. Are you interested in learning how to hold the mitts for boxing? But I created and own the world's #1 boxing fitness qualification. This is a certification course that you can do online. You might be thinking, Tony, this video is for beginners. I'm a beginner in boxing. I've never fought before. How can I teach boxing for fitness? Well, the reason why you can teach boxing for fitness is because you don't have to have been a boxer to teach boxing for fitness. You need to understand boxing. And when you understand the boxing for fitness industry, you can teach boxing and charge for them sessions as well. You do not have to have been a fighter. You do not have to have sparred to do this. This is for fitness. And boxing for fitness is different to boxing for fighting. Click the link below or go to boxingfitness.com and hopefully I'll see you there. Now moving on to this third video. If you never guessed right now, I'm going to give you a little demo and see if you can guess what this is. Here it is. See if you can see what I'm doing terribly wrong here.
Jab. Jab. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Do you see what it is? Well, let me show you the opposite of what it should really look like.
Jab. 1, 2. 1, 2. Cross.
Woo, see what it is?
Double jab cross. 1, 2.
And by the way, he's done the boxing fitness certification course that I was telling you about, and he's legit on holding these mitts. Well, did you see what it was? Well, it was footwork, and I'm going to show you how to fix your feet really simply. But first, I just want to see why is this so important? If you think, where does my punches start from? Well, it's from the ground up. If my feet is terrible, my punches will be bad. And there's a very quick fix that you can do for this. But I just want you to understand that if you fix your feet, it's going to fix everything in your boxing game. And the first example that you've just seen on the screen there, you can see right now, he's moving and I don't know what to do. I'm standing there, I might follow him along, or he comes close to me. I need to be able to gauge the distance of where my padman or where the bag is, or where my opponent is in front of me. So this is the best way to fix your feet. I want you to focus on 2 things. The first thing is, when you're moving, land on the balls of your feet, like this. If I'm landing on the balls of my feet when I'm moving, this helps me not only with the balance, but also when I'm punching, because when I punch, I want to be landing on the ball of my foot. I can't punch and land on the heel like this. I want to land on the ball of the foot. So when you land on the balls of your feet, it's going to help with that so much, and your punches will come off way better. Now, the second thing to do with your feet, which is going to be a game changer for you, is always keep your feet apart. So if I'm moving around and I'm bringing my feet together, I'm not in a position to throw a punch. But if I'm moving around and I keep my feet apart like this, now I'm always in a position to throw a punch when my partner comes towards me, or if I'm hitting the bag, I can always move around and I'm always in that position to throw a punch. Now, I highly recommend you drill your footwork. There's a Boxing Footwork Academy. The link is below for that. That's stacked with so much information to help you improve them feet. Now, if you want to see me teach an absolute beginner how to box, click here next and watch this video, and I'll show you, giving you some tips and tricks that'll help you with your journey. Click here and watch this video next.